Well, hello everyone. This is Haley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a game I have called Capsule Chaos. It's a game that's designed to help me be more creative with my journal spreads and to challenge myself. So each color represents a different category. So blue is color rules, yellow are colors, green is a handicap, purple is a bonus, and then pink is a specific type of journal spread. Now, I don't think I'm going to pick a pink one today because I already have kind of an idea in mind of what I want to do in a journal spread, so I just want a little bit more inspiration on how that's going to come together. I think I just want to make more of like a personal kind of more relaxed type of journal spread where like I can just write about my day or like highlights of the week or just kind of jot things down about my life. More of like a personal diary type of journal spread. So I'm going to have a lot less structure with that and a lot more freedom to kind of just design to my heart's content and then just leave some space to write and doodle and put some highlights in there. So we are going to go ahead and pick a blue one to get started. We're going to shuffle these up. Okay, I think I'm going to go for... Ooh, it's so hard to pick. I'll go for this. Ooh, okay. So we have to use rainbow colors. Okay. So I just have to use like every color in the rainbow. It doesn't necessarily mean that every item has to be a rainbow. So that gives me lots of ideas. Okay. So I don't need to pick a yellow one since we don't need to pick specific colors. So we're going to go ahead and pick green. Get in here. Okay. I'm really debating on what to pick here. Let's see. We're gonna go for this one. Ooh, okay. So I can only use one pen. It's going to be hard for a rainbow spread, so we're going to have to decorate everything else with rainbow supplies and things. Ooh, and then I need to pick a bonus ball. So bonus is the purple, which have just some added things that I have to include in there. So let's see. I think I want this one. Ooh, okay. So I need to include some Dutch doors in there, vertical ones. So, awesome. I like that. That's some good, ideas for a spread. This is why I love this game. Because I would not have just like come up with this idea in my head. So it's really nice to have a little bit of structure. A little bit of like guide instead of just like a free-for-all. I want to use my journal that I got in my Amazon haul. I have not put anything in here. I decided I think I want to make this like my personal journal / diary. So I haven't even written who the journal belongs to yet. Need to do that. Just go with black. Or maybe gold. Gold would be pretty. Let's do gold. Just write my name. There we go. Didn't center it, but that's okay. Maybe we'll put a little heart after it. Or a little, let's do like a crescent moon. That's kind of my thing. And maybe a couple stars. Cute. Do one on the bottom. Just like that. Cool. Okay. Blow on this so it dries. Go make a quick coffee. I think we need some coffee while we do this. Cheers. Okay, now we're caffeinated. Necessary. I do have some fun rainbow items. So I'm not quite sure how this is all gonna come together, but I have this that's really pretty rainbow. I think we definitely need to use that. And I'm pretty sure, since I can only use one pen, I'll probably just end up using a black pen. Just be the easiest to like outlining stuff and adding doodles and things. Like having a black pen, I think, just makes the most sense. I do want some Dutch doors, so I don't know how I want to make that happen. For other like rainbow items, in this paper set that I got, I have some kind of rainbow kinds of paper. These are like almost the size of an A5 page. Those go together, I wonder. Kind of. Ooh, just gave myself a paper cut. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like the artwork on that. I don't really know. I don't have a plan going into this, so we're just kind of finding some inspiration here. These are kind of rainbow. What if we did pastel rainbow and used this? That would be kind of cute. Okay. Ooh, I can only use one pen. It's my idea. It's going to be a little bit hard, but I think we could do it. Perfect. That's cute. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty bummed about this one pen rule. Okay, I need vertical Dutch doors. Now I want to use those and this cute mushroom paper. Did I do enough Dutch doors to where we have the whole rainbow? Should I do like pink, orange? I think we'll layer them, but we're gonna do them in the color order. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I want everything to be a mushroom. Mushrooms are so cute. I'm kind of obsessed with like everything cottagecore lately. I have been in such a reading slump. Oh my gosh, like I cannot like make it through a book. I keep getting super bored like partway through and then just wanting to DNF everything that I'm reading. But I'm really excited because next month when the Moon hatches, when the Moon Hatch, the sequel comes out, Ballad of Falling Dragons. So that will be nice. I think I'm really looking forward to reading. And then Turncloak comes out later this year, and then super excited for the other ACOTAR books that are coming out at some point. I forget when. I know one comes out this year, and then one comes out next year. Some good stuff coming. As of right now, nothing I'm reading is hitting the spot. The only like full book that I finished in March was 6 Scorched Roses. And that one was just kind of okay. Like, I don't think I would read it again. But it has made me want to go back and reread the Crowns of Nyaxia series. Like the Serpent and the Wings of Night, all those, because I do want to try to remember how that fits into the rest of the story. Okay. Should we cut this page next? Should we just go in this way? Maybe. See how far I want this to be cut in. So I want to see the design, the mushrooms, but so I think I want it to start where the mushrooms are, kind of. So maybe right here, and then we'll just kind of go in the length of the washi tape for the rest of them, or like 1 dark grid space each, so that you can see each of the Dutch door, like the rainbow colors. And maybe we go out 1 more notch just to have a little bit of extra room. That way the middle door isn't quite so small. Okay. I'll find my eraser eventually. I'll erase the pencil marks, but don't know where that is currently. I really want to reorganize my bookshelf because I got that book nook for my birthday, and I love how it looks. It's super cute, but I'm having trouble with figuring out where to fit it in my bookshelf with everything else that's in there. So, yeah, I was like, I joked to my friend, I was like, I can't come to work today because I need to reorganize my bookshelf. She got a kick out of that. She's like, yeah, you would. Call out because you need to reorganize your bookshelf. I'm like, exactly, I would. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't, but it's the thought. I would much rather stay home and reorganize my bookshelf. I like my job, but I like reading more, and I like looking at my books. They're pretty to look at. I wish I had room for another bookshelf in here, because I'm already running out of room. And I just want to turn my room into a library. I have had some other ideas too of like how I want to turn my room into like this whimsical, magical place. Like I think I have some like wooden frames around these forest pictures, and I have some like decorative moss and pine cones and things like that. I might try to put those on them and see if we can make it look like they're part of a forest or something. I think that would be really fun. Ooh, guys, I like this. Okay, we're gonna go 1 dot grid space in from where the pink is. Let's make sure that is, yep, okay. but then I'll have to figure out. So I would like to put some little decorative boxes or something in for, to put some highlights in there, like doodle some things about my week. Okay, we're going orange. Orange-ish. Do I need more orange than that? Is that going to be enough contrast? Ooh, I went in too far. What the heck? I only went one dot grid space in. But I didn't compensate for the washi tape. Oh god, I feel like such an idiot. Okay. Well, maybe we can tip in a page from what I just cut out. Is this enough? No. God, that's annoying. Okay. I should have left one extra space there. Can we tape it in? I wonder if that'll work. Wow, I feel like dumb. Whoopsie. Oh gosh, okay. Come on, Haley. We are gonna go in here and then I'll just cut it out. Okay. This is gonna be a little questionable. So I feel like it's just gonna fall off. But who knows? Maybe we can make it work. Or we just leave it and we roll with it. I think we just leave it. There's just going to be a gap in between each page. I think that's going to fall off over time. So, and let's see if I have one that's just slightly more darker orange. Let's see. And then maybe we'll use this one for the yellow. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. I should do both sides of the doors as well. I didn't do that on the other one, but I will. I will fix it. Yeah, I think it'll look fine with there being a little bit of a white gap in between each page. Oopsie. I'm not the most experienced with when it comes to the doors. I love how they look. It's just really hard to plan everything. That's how you learn, right? There was like a journaling class, I think in a couple weekends, but it was like a $30 fee, but I think part of like what you get for the fee is that you don't have to bring any of your own supplies. It said that you can if you want to, but that they provided all the supplies. I'm like, did they give you a journal in that class? Like, it didn't specify what the supplies were, but that would be kind of cool. It was in Seattle, so I thought that would be kind of fun. Like, I could always use some tips. Like this, for instance, would be maybe something I could have learned how to do better. So, see. I like this orange. It kind of reminds me of like orange sherbet ice cream, like sorbet. It's a pretty orange. Okay. Don't want these to be all weird. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. I didn't erase my pencil marks from under there. Oh well, alright. Well, now we're going to try to do the same pattern on the next one of doing one dot grid space in from the edge of the tape. Just about. I'm going to go a little bit beyond that. Just a little. Wow, that landed like almost perfect. Did not do that on purpose. Okay. I haven't really gotten to experiment a whole lot with my gyro cutter yet. I'm a little bit intimidated by that. The last time I tried to use it didn't go so well, so I just need more practice. So for now, we're just going with some basic waterfall tabs. Anything but basic, but you know, not as intricate as cutting out shapes. That's cute. I like that. It matches perfectly with the mushrooms. I would have never thought of this had I not gotten, wow, that lines up almost perfect too. Had I not drawn those capsules, I would have not thought to put this all together and do like rainbow waterfall tabs. So my idea with the capsule game is really helpful, actually. I want to like make it more of like something that's like on a website, maybe like with spinning wheels that you can spin and do. I follow a lot of creators that play The Sims on YouTube, and so that's kind of where I got the idea from, is like watching people like spin wheels to pick like the colors of their rooms that they're making, or like have a color scheme, or like how much their budget is, or things they can't use, or like even timing themselves. And like I could never time myself, at least not right now, for doing a journal thread, but maybe someday. Okay, so now we need to match this on the other side. I don't know what it is, but I've been so exhausted like the last couple days. Is it just me, or is it like the weather? I don't know. We have had some pretty gloomy days. We had one super nice day, and then the rest were all gross. And one of my coworkers said that maybe it was going to get up to like in the 70s here this week at the end of the week. So it's like, what? So it was cold enough to snow the other night. Like I woke up and I had to de-ice my windshield, scrape all the ice off. It's like, if we get snow, I'm gonna be shocked. I mean, if we get the 70-degree weather, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm kind of bummed about this one pen thing, because I would like to put in some boxes and stuff that are a little more colorful, but I guess we do have a lot of color going, so maybe just doing like some cute borders and different designs would be good. Because we have black already in the mushroom design, maybe it won't look so stark contrast compared to everything else. I know having some contrast is good in the journal, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that is both. I don't know what I want to read next. I'm still, right now, I am in the middle of Hollow. That one, I'm just kind of losing interest in. I don't know. It's very mystery oriented, but I'm halfway through the book and I just feel like nothing has happened really. I mean, there's been like a couple spooky elements and scenes, but it was kind of insta-lovey and just, I don't know. And yeah, it's very fast-paced. It almost reads like a novella, just with how quickly things progress in the story. I don't know. But then also it's really slow with the actual plot line. Like, I mean, the relationships with the characters develop really fast in the storyline, but the actual plot itself is really slow. And I just don't understand this headless horseman stuff. I mean, it's a cool legend and all, but I just don't know how that's going to play out with the rest of the story. It's so interesting. I'm still going to finish it. I mean, it's entertaining enough, but... Oh, and then I'm listening to The Games Gods Play on Audible. Or no, I was listening to it on Audible, but I actually returned it on Audible because the audio kept like cutting in and out really weirdly. And it was so frustrating because it was like the beginning of every sentence was cut out of the audio. And I tried many things. I thought maybe it was my internet connection. I feel like I didn't cut that right on this one, the size, but whatever. Oh gosh. Well, I should have counted the dot card spaces. I will on the next one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the audio in it was really bad. So no matter what I did, like if I was connected to the Wi-Fi or using my data, no matter where I was, like in the car, at work, or at home, it was the same. So, and I like changed the speed, thinking maybe it was because I had it playing like on a faster speed. Nope, did not help. So I don't know. Yeah, I cut this wrong because that should be the same. Around the same as the orange. Oh well. Man. Hopefully it'll look fine. Be nice if I had just cut it too far out, because then I could still trim it. But no, I had to cut it too short. Oh, and in the Games Gods Play, oh, I'm listening to it now on Spotify, and I'm not noticing any audio issues. So I'm like, okay, well, glad I returned to that. So, It's okay. Oops. Well, all right. We are going to do 2 dot grid spaces out on this one because I think, or no, it goes almost 3 on these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I need to go out to like here. Let's draw a pencil line. Oops. We're just gonna pretend that that's not like that. The games, oh no, it's not the games gods play, it's the things gods break. It's the sequel to that one that I'm listening to. And I'm actually enjoying it so far more than the first one, just because I think in the first one, some of the games and trials elements, like the way she described some of the actions that were happening was a little bit confusing to follow. And I feel like this storyline, like the actual action bits that are happening, are easier to follow. So just easier to understand and like imagine what's actually happening. So having a much better time with this one. And it's just a really interesting setting and stuff and storyline. I've never read anything like it. It's very Greek mythology based. Is that right? Greek mythology? It's like the types of gods and stuff that are in there. It's like Hades and stuff. That's Greek mythology, right? I hope. Pretty sure. Oh, guys, you can really tell. Should I move this one just a tiny bit? I think we should. We'll cut off the excess. We're just gonna make the illusion that it's totally symmetrical. Oh no. Darn it. A little bummed about that. But it will be okay. Is that a little bit better? Whatever. Like, or what if we just cut this one down a little bit? That's what we're gonna do. So even though it'll be just slightly shorter on this side, it'll give us the illusion that everything is symmetrical. That's what we're gonna do. And I might not be able to save this tape. We're gonna try, but this tape is pretty cheap, like my quality, so yeah, no, that ripped. Okay. Come on. I think maybe I'm just reading too many fantasy books in a row, even though it's my favorite, but I just feel like sometimes they all kind of blend together where I'm like not remembering the storylines properly because I'm getting them confused with other books when they have similar plot lines. So we're just gonna, oh, just a hair. Okay. Just a little bit. We need the green. I think I'm like the queen of fixing mistakes. I hope, because I think it's important to show like when you make the big mistakes and how you fix them, because you know, even just a year ago I would have just scrapped this whole spread because of that, because I wanted everything to be perfect, but now I'm like, there's got to be a way to give the illusion that this isn't different from the rest. That's so much better. Okay. You can kind of tell that it's a little bit off on the measurements, but I'm okay with that. It looks better than it did before, with the spacing being different between the colors. And if we really wanted to go far enough, we could trim down the other side to make it match, but I think I'm gonna leave it just because that's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm the only one that's gonna be looking at it, so if I'm okay with it, that's all that matters. Okay. I need to cut off this side, debating if I want to use the straight edge or my scissors. It feels so weird this week because my days off have changed. I used to have Wednesdays off every week, but now it's Thursdays, so I'm like really confused about what day of the week it is. It feels like the weekend already, but I just have one day left of work tomorrow, and then it's the weekend. It just feels weird. I don't like that. I really much prefer having Wednesday off in the middle of the week because it's nicer, especially since I work 10-hour days. It's so much nicer to just have that break in between. And working in a vet clinic is such a stressful setting, so for me, having that break in between my shifts really helps with my mental health. But I like having any break. There's some people that like to do all their shifts in a row, so they do like 4 10s in a row. I'm like, that is not me. Like, yeah, it's nice to have the 3-day weekend, but you're still gonna have a Monday. And I would rather have a week. I don't know. I think I'd rather have a gap in between my shifts is all. All right. There's that. Yeah, that looks okay. Ugh, I am really tempted to move these ones over just a little bit. Do we do it? So we have enough of the mushroom paper left where it wouldn't look weird at all. Let's see. Squish this down. We're gonna do it. I'll skip for you guys, but so you don't have to watch that. Woo! Okay. All right, we fixed it. I just ended up cutting down the other side so they all match. And then last, we just need to put on the mushrooms on this side. Ooh, cute. I like it. Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, I really like this. think that turned out really cute. Okay, so we need to figure out what else to add here. So there is kind of a lot going on. It's pretty busy. So I think maybe in the functional spaces, we should do some more minimal stuff. Should we line after this, like to match the color? Did I get a pen on there? No, it's just a piece of paper. What is that? Get off. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to line next to the mushroom paper. Whoops. With washi tape. A little higher. Ooh, I really want pizza all of a sudden. That sounds so good. I think I have a frozen pizza, but I want like Domino's pizza. It's so expensive though to order pizza now. It's like $80 to order a pizza for one person. I think that is insane, especially if you order it on Uber Eats. I found that there's a lot better deals and prices if you order through the Uber Eats app. I mean, through the pizza places directly, like Papa John's directly through their website, or Domino's. So good. I keep seeing the commercials for like people's custom Domino's orders, and they look so good. Some of those, like, I need to try that. I like to experiment with my pizza. I'm not really picky about pizza toppings, except for sausage. I don't really like sausage that much. Not really the biggest meat fan in general, but especially on pizza. I'd rather have like tomatoes and yes, I'm a pineapple on pizza person. I'm okay with that. But I like a good, just margarita pizza or, okay, I think that helped a lot. That's so cute. I love that. Okay. Do we need to like title this as like an April? Or do we just leave it? I think we'll title it because I'll use this for April. I wonder if I should use like a gold maybe. I could do like April and then 2026 over here. I can write it over here. Only one pen, so if I use a gold pen, I have to use gold and everything else. Ugh, I don't know then. To put some words like on the side here would be really cute. Say yes to new adventures. Enjoy the little things. I like that too. This. Enjoy. It's not very centered, is it? It's okay. Little things. Be the light. In the darkness. I'm okay with them being not like perfectly straight and not perfectly lined up. Like I like the kind of like precariously placed look. Cute. I like that. That's kind of what it needed. Okay, let's think of some fun pens that I have. I've got like silver. I've got gold. I've got just plain black. I've got pink. I have rose gold. I have these dual tip pens here that some of them on either side, they're actually different colors, slightly different. So maybe that would help because it's technically one pen, but then I have two sides. Let's see. Here's a purple. On this side is like a lighter purple. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the one pen rule. And we're just gonna hand draw and doodle some boxes. And if I want to try to use this black one, so I want to see if I can get it dark enough for what I want. It's like not quite thin enough either for the kind of boxes that I want to make. So no, we're not going to use that. We're going to use a micron. And some stencils. Do that for now. Do you want some shapes in there maybe? I do have an idea for some doodles designs that I want to do and use on these, so not all gonna be the same. I'm gonna do that maybe. I don't know, I'm making this up. And then I can do like maybe a design on the corner. I feel like I want to do like a heart or something down here. Just a different shape. Look at all my stencils and see what other shapes we can get. Or like a little doodle down there. Should we do the arrows facing each other? I think that's cute. Do I want to just outline them or color them in? Maybe it would just be cute as like an arrow. I'm just gonna do an arrow. circle, I think. And another one, maybe a smaller circle in there. Oh, I wanted to intersect them. But maybe we just do the circle. Okay, give another design to do on here. We just do some little thing, or April 2026. Yeah, in here. That's cute. Should we color in the hearts? Since I colored in the corner, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of that pop. I feel like we should color in the tip of the arrow maybe, but I'll leave it for now. Maybe we'll color them in. I have a couple of like gold stickers, maybe something like that. Do some of these really cute gold mushrooms. If I did like a what else can we put on this page? Keep dreaming. You got this, girl. I really like that. That's cute. Okay. Love that. And then maybe, what if we did like some washi tape art with the rainbow tapes? Ooh, okay. I'm glad I kept going. I feel like I like that better, even though they're not like perfectly symmetrical. I don't care. There we go. All right. Cute. I like that. Do we need some black line art on this page, or are we going to leave it just simple? We'll just leave it simple. The only ones I was maybe thinking of adding to here were, if I can find them, because I put them in every single spread ever, is some little butterflies. So I just think that's very spring. Maybe I'll add one here. And one here. And I like the little pop of gold. It's kind of nice. What if we just stuck with the purple ones? We have a lot of them to keep it consistent. Do a little purple butterfly there. Maybe one up here. like that. If we do one like here, maybe 2 on this page. I like that. Line them up. His little body, make sure it's centered. So I don't know what I want to put down here. I thought I was going to leave room for a sticker, but maybe we'll put a circle down there. Or we could do this. The good things take time. I like that. I've been trying to find somewhere to use this. Cool. And then last but not least, do one up here. Wish I had one more to put here, but I think that's okay. Maybe we just do a gold one down there. Small gold one. I feel like I need one here. Maybe we just draw something like a little flower. It's always my trick for making flowers and stuff look, instead of just being like a doodle, you make them look a little bit more intricate by adding the lines in the middle of the petals. I don't know, and like a little bit of lines, some shadowing on the leaves. It just looks a little bit less like a random doodle, a little more like a intentional. I feel like we need one more. This one I'm not going to do those little lines just because it's so small. Actually, maybe very small. Some small leaves. Sure. Where else that we need a little doodle? Like this box down here needs something. looks terrible. Okay, it's not supposed to be perfect. Okay. Is there any other stickers we want to use? I do really like this one. Hello. Did not want to come off. Yeah. Maybe we can find another cute little quote to put in that. Something short. Smile often, be you, shine bright. Be brave. That's cute. Time to shine. I like that. Should I do it in the white or the black though? Maybe the black would be a nice contrast. I think I have time to shine in black. Oh, I might have used it in something else. Hold on. Yeah, I must have used it. Oh no, I have it. Should I stagger them or center them? Got little bits of tape everywhere. Time to shine. Should I put the little bee stickers on this one, on the time to shine? Maybe I need to cut the side of that just a little bit. Don't need it to be perfectly symmetrical, but just a little bit more is pleasing to me. There we go. That's better. Time to shine. And then I have two little bumblebees. Do one here and one down here. Or them both right here. Kind of like the idea of them not being perfectly aligned in the boxes. I need something up there. I don't want to go too crazy with the stickers. Okay, let's look at this. I want to leave some of this open so that I can just add some things as the year goes, or as the month goes. Maybe in the center one we'll put something else. Own the day. Will that fit kind of perfectly in there? I don't know if that's the right color. This little tiny love this is kind of cute. Because I do love this spread. So maybe that'll work. Okay, I think that is enough decoration. Alright, so when this spread is opened, the intention is to have it open to this page. Let me center y'all. Okay, so when I open it, it's going to open to this page is like the cover page, and then you can flip either way, but this is kind of like the beginning of the April 2026, my kind of more diary type spreads. I'll either doodle in here or like put an important note I want to remember, and then just gonna write kind of about my day, things like that, leaving that open. This is gonna be a want list for things I need to purchase or things I want, like for my bullet journal, things like that. Again, this one's blank, don't really know. I'm gonna put in there, and then yeah, lots of fun items, another list. I liked the idea of having another list for like maybe a self-care list, checklist that I can put in here. Some doodle space for important things to remember. I got some fun little quotes over here. So yeah, I really, really like it. I hope you guys liked it as well. I think it turned out super cute. I'm so excited. I would have never come up with this had I not done the capsules. So I really am enjoying how that is giving me such cool inspiration for these journal spreads. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed making this with me today. It would help if you like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.